everyone. Good morning from Nigeria here, Lagos, Nigeria. My name is Temitope Saliu Thomas, and it's so amazing to be back again to teach you all. People are still giving drum rolls, and I'm just like, okay. No pressure, but pressure. No pressure, but pressure. All right. Now, from last week's class, we had, like the basis of growth engineering, and now we're going to the next level. And I hope you all remember the things that we spoke about last week. And for those who were not here, I will do a bit of a recap, and then we'll go right into it. So, what is growth engineering again? Like we said the last time, it is the mindset. It's like having the mind and the process of systematically and consistently advancing a company or your business towards your strategic objectives. We have people who just start a business, especially for people who have this small mindsets for business, for their business to just want to sell or to just want to be up on social media and all of that. However, there is a growth engine and there is a growth process for you to design for your company so that you are achieving the goals that you set out for yourself. And then we're going to go right into it. So what is the growth mindset? We spoke on the growth mindset last week, where we said that it's thinking about how to systematically engineer your growth across your business value chain over time. So we spoke about it being the mindset, that you think about how to systematically engineer your growth across your business value chain over time. So what does that mean? You've thought about the things that you want to achieve in the next year. You thought about how you want to, achieve them, and then how do you now systematically achieve them into the different value chain or the different areas of your business? There's the products, there's the operations, there's the marketing. We spoke about that in the last class. I don't think I have enough time to delve back into it, so we're just going to go to the next one. The growth process. For next slide, okay, awesome. The growth process is a systematic approach to achieving your growth by analyzing your business areas to identify the bottleneck. So, what is the problem of my business right now? I'm unable to get sales, or I'm unable to get returning sales, or I'm unable to get new customers, or I'm unable to get referrals, whichever one it is. You have to be able to know what bottlenecks you have in your business so that you're able to analyze what those bottlenecks are so that you can then begin to come up with solutions that can actually solve those problems, which are like hypotheses. So you can have hypothesis 1, hypothesis 2, hypothesis 3 by, referring people to your business or having your previous customers to refer people to your business so that you can give them some sort of a bonus or loyalty points. We spoke about all of that last week. So when you put all of those hypotheses together, you are able to do more experiments and say, okay, I experimented with, one solution or two solutions or three solutions. Like I said last week, it's called A/B testing. Testing with one hypothesis and testing with the hypothesis, experimenting on both of them to see which actually works. Sometimes both can work, sometimes one can work, and it's always better to have like several hypotheses. Then when you are able to understand the experiment that is the fastest and the cheapest to test your hypothesis, then you can begin to systemize and optimize on it. Remember, I spoke last week on the fact that with Growth Tribe Africa here, we are testing because we have trained over 30,000 people in about 2-3 years. So what we're doing is sending an email daily to these people for 100 days to be able to test what works and what doesn't work by letting them know, okay, this is what we're offering, this is what we're not offering, having to unsubscribe and all of that. So those are things that we are like growth hacks that we are using to understand the bottlenecks we have to, take out our bad conversions in the past and, retain the people that really wants to continue with us. So you begin to systemize and then begin to say, okay, this hypothesis has worked, this experiment has worked. How do I begin to optimize on it? How do I efficiently do this at scale? And then we spoke about the marketing funnel. We spoke about the marketing funnel last week where we spoke about, awareness, consideration, conversion. We spoke about the fact that if you want, say, 10,000 people to learn about your product, you have to ensure that those 10,000 people are actually getting to know your product. We talked about that last week. And then they begin to consider your product. We talked about the example of, if you sell shoes and bags, for instance, how you can put it on your social media platform and then do your A/B, the A/B test on Instagram, and so that people can click on the one that they prefer, which helps you know which particular shoe people want to buy more so that you can bring them in because they have considered it, and then you can then begin to send them messages because they have actually engaged and consider buying the show. And then you can begin to convert those that engage with your test on your Instagram story. Remember, we spoke about all of that last week. All right, next one, info, please. So we also spoke about marketing your audience, marketing to your target audience, letting them be aware. Just like the example I gave, right before this slide, marketing to your target audience, letting them be aware of it, let them consider it, and then having them to take actions. So we talked about the C.O.P framework. I wish anybody could talk here. I would have asked those who were here last week, like, okay, what is the C.O.P framework? But again, the C.O.P framework, helps you align your three aspects of the sweet spot of your business for maximum impact. So what is the content you're putting out? Where is the placement you need to put out? What is your objective for putting it out? So if you remember that we had a table last week that spoke about the objective we were trying to achieve or the growth goals we're trying to achieve, how we come about the content in which we need to achieve that, and then where we place it on either Instagram or Facebook or email marketing. We broke it down into the marketing funnel, which is the awareness, the consideration, and the conversion, if you remember.